Ever since he was little, Billy has loved trash.
When I was in first grade, when you're supposed to decide what you want to be when you grow up, I wanted to be either a scientist or a trash person.
When he got older, Billy took his love for garbage to art school, where he found different ways to get his art materials than his classmates did.
When I was a student, I was prone to jumping into dumpsters, breaking into abandoned buildings. I didn't have a lot of money, so I wasn't always going to the hardware store.
And now, Billy has taken his love for art and trash on a new mission. In 2010, he co-founded RARE, which stands for Recycled Artist in Residency. Artists from around the world apply and travel to Philly to be a part of RARE. And its mission of reusing and recycling trash for art is usually what intrigues them the most.
For example, your sock gets ripped off and you throw it out. But in Mexico or countries in the global south, people repurpose things because of a lack of resources.
Since then, hundreds of artists have gone through the program and have given the trash at the dump site a new life by using it in their work.
The thing that's amazing about RARE is the trash, is the recycling, is the ability to go in there and have that wealth of material to work with.
500 tons. That's how much new waste is added to RARE every single day.
And mostly the reason we're interested in coming here is because there's just so much stuff. And there's such a surplus of stuff coming through the waste stream all the time.
For many people, seeing the mountains of trash for the first time comes as a shock.
But for me, you talk about surplus, it's true, and it's very overwhelming the first time you look into it, and it's the mass, the number, it's huge.
The overwhelming nature of the dump site is often a wake-up call, not only to the artists, but anyone who visits the site and sees the piles of trash. Maria says her work doesn't have an environmental focus, but after working at RARE, she has a new mindset.
It just sort of added a dimension to the question about sustainability and the environment that was really, truly eye-opening for me. At what point do we have to let objects go into the waste stream and sort of try to figure out how you give them a new life and how you make them new?
Americans produce 3 times as much trash as other countries around the world, according to a 2019 research report. In the same report, it shows that over 2 billion tons of waste is produced globally each year. Only 16% of that is recycled or reused. A lot of this waste just stays as waste. For Billy, being able to help people realize the weight of the waste problem in America is the driving force behind his work at RARE.
When I hear the words, "Oh my God, I had no idea," because that happens a lot when you say certain things that, like, for me, are really common.
These common things that Billy is referring to is the trash problem not only in America, but in Philly, their home. Most of Philadelphia's trash ends up in landfills, while some of it is burned in mass incinerators, releasing toxic ash.
This is an important issue, and it's not about beating people over the head with it, because just walking through this place will beat you over the head alone, just by witnessing it.
At RARE, many of the artists that go there hope to give this trash another chance at life through their art. And they hope to show through their work that a more sustainable future is possible too. Reporting for Pavement Pieces, I'm Michelle Reyes.